Hello, this is Andrew and this is my play of the day from the 10th of February on a 500 1k blind table. So we start off here with an 8 and a 7 off suit. Now obviously this would be a lot stronger if it was suited, because that would give us a lot more outs, but at the minute they are still connectors, so it does make a reasonably good starting hand here. So I'm going to raise 5 times the big blind here, just to get as much money into the pot as I can without knocking other players off the table. So everyone calls that. So now we hit a 10, king and 9 on the flop. So this is giving us an open-ended straight draw here. What an open-ended straight draw is that is a straight draw with 2 different cards we can hit to hit the straight. So at the minute we've got a reasonable good opportunity here to hit the straight. There's still 3 people in the hand, so you want to be really trying to find a bet that will take players out of the hand but also keep maybe 1 in. Ideally you want just 1 person to be in the hand with you playing heads up, really. That's the ideal opportunity. So check behind. Like I say in my last videos, you cannot let anyone check behind. It's very important to make sure they're actually staying in the hand for an actual reason. So I'll bet 17k there, just to isolate other players, and indeed isolated it to only 1, so now playing heads up. So now we hit a 6 on the turn here, and this is an absolute dream card because now I've hit the straight draw with no chance of a flush draw. So at the minute this is the very best hand on the table. So brilliant. Love it. So I check here just to try. This is to try and induce the maybe a bluff from the player I'm playing against here, or he could have 2 pair and think he'll have a decent hand. I mean, with 2 pair here, even with that potential straight draw, it is unlikely that someone else has got that straight. So you're still going to be feeling pretty confident with 2 pairs here. So I've just checked behind just to see if I can induce anything from him, and indeed he bets over half the pot. So I think he might have picked up 2 pair from that sort of bet. It looks unlikely that he's picked up trips. I don't think he'd be playing with a pair of 6s or another different pair. So we don't want to give too much away, so I'm just going to call that. And well, it's not a particularly nice card on the river actually, it's a 7. So that still gives us a straight. But now there's a straight that can beat us, and it's less likely that I am winning with the straight. So there's potential to have a split pot here. So once again I'm going to check here to see if I can induce anything. Indeed he bets 25k. So I'm just going to shove all in here. There's no point folding, I've got a straight. It's always worth playing with, especially with the amount of chips I put in here. So I'm going to play that, and he calls. And it did turn out to be him playing 2 pairs there. I must say that he played the flop and the turn absolutely fine. As soon as you see that 7 come up, I would have been a lot more conservative maybe. It's a very difficult hand to play, especially 2 pair hitting that sort of river card. There's easily potential for a straight draw, and to be honest he probably should have seen that one coming, but I did win the pot there. Anyway, I'd love to see what you think of the hand, and I'd love to receive your feedback and comments.